Hi guys, today I will be making chana dal. It's super easy, super tasty, not that time consuming, which is what we like. So for the preparation, I'm soaking my dal already in about 4 inches of water just to get out all of the starch. So normally I leave that to soak about half an hour at least, max 1 hour should be fine. I've got a nice smoking pan. I'm just going to turn that down slightly because we don't want it too smoky. To that I'm going to add a nice glug of olive oil, and we're going to take that off because that's getting a little bit hot. I've roughly diced some white onion, one large onion, and while the dal is soaking, we are going to add our onions to our pot. And then we will add all of our spices to the onions, and then once the dal is soaked enough, we will add the dal into the onions and the spice mix and then top it up with water. Really simple. So I'm just going in with 1 teaspoon of black pepper, some salt to taste, a pinch of salt, going in with cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, maybe actually a little bit more, 1.5 teaspoons. Then we're going in with, didn't open this beforehand. This is ground cloves. So we will go in with 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. Then we have mixed spice. So we're going to go in with 1/4 teaspoon of mixed spice. And then we will go in with our turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon. Paprika powder, 1 teaspoon. Coriander powder, 1 teaspoon. Garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon. Garlic powder, a nice heap teaspoon. And ginger powder, 1 teaspoon. Give that a nice mix. And at this point, all those spices just smell absolutely amazing. The onions are opaque. You want them to brown down a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more oil because that's soaked up the oil. So 1 tablespoon more of olive oil. You can use vegetable oil if you want, but obviously olive oil I find a little bit healthier. Totally up to you, your preference, your choice. So we're just going to let the onions brown down a little bit with those spices. Let the spices, brown down a little bit as well, and then we will add our dal. So the onions have browned along with the spices. I'm now going in with my dal. I've also added two green chilies, which I've split in half, just to add more flavour. They're not necessarily very spicy, these chilies, but they do give a little bit of a kick and also a lot of flavour as well. So That's completely optional if you want to add the chilies or not. I'm going to give this a nice stir. Stir it all through. You want the water to be an inch thick at the top of your dal. Then we will turn this down to number 4 and we will put the lid on and we will let that cook until the water evaporates slightly and you start to see the dal getting softer, and then we will just keep repeating the water as required. So the dal is now ready. I blitzed it up and we're looking for a semi-smooth consistency, not too smooth, not too chunky, just kind of a mixture really. So that's looking really, really good and smells amazing, guys. I wish that, you know, we had smelly vision so you could smell these spices. So in the frying pan, I've just got vegetable oil and that is quite hot. So I'm going to turn that down. And then I'm basically making tarka, so that will go on top of the dal. So, I mean, you can use any kind of, you can use those hot, I think they're called the red chilies, Kashmiri ones. I'm not sure what they're called, but they are quite hot. So I'm just going in with the normal green chilies that I use in all of my dishes, and 1 medium-sized onion that I have roughly diced up. You'll see most of my cooking, it's rustic. And normally, guys, you know what, I don't even measure my spices normally. I eyeball everything. I know that's not, I need a spoon. I know that's not the best thing to do, but I would say I'm pretty confident with, you know, adding spices into my dishes, so normally I wouldn't really measure them. But obviously, it's good to measure, guys, because you can always add, but you can never take away. So that's something that I probably need to do more often. So we just want this to brown off, and then once it's browned, we'll add it into our dal mixture. The onions have browned off really nicely, so we're going to add all of that to our dal mixture. So going all in. Giving it a good mix. Spit up at you, so be careful. Let's cover that. It's more mixed in. Let's cover that quickly before it ruins my clothes. And that's done. I'm just going to leave that off onto this one actually now, because that's full. And then after about 15-20 minutes you can serve up. Okay, so this is the final finished result. I made homemade roti to go with it. Sometimes I eat it with white rice. It's totally up to you. But yeah, that literally took me, preparation included, 1 hour. So really quick, really tasty. Yeah, and I just can't wait to dive in, to be honest. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe or consider subscribing if you like my content. I will try to be as consistent as I can. I'm really enjoying making these videos for you guys, and you know, I enjoy cooking anyway, which is why I started the channel. But yeah, making these videos is really something that I'm enjoying and want to continue doing. So I will try to, you know, upload every day or every other day if I can. And yeah, just Be sure to hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video you're notified, and I'll see you on the next one.